Broadcasting live from SETI Alpha 6 in the Andromeda Galaxy, this is Mr. C.
Well, 7th and 8th grade, I'm doing a combo on this Happy Aloha Friday. And I suppose I could have put on an Aloha shirt. Just imagine that I've got your favorite Aloha shirt on. Just imagine it. So you can see it. See the Aloha shirt. See it. So it's been a rather hectic day. Mr. C, what day is it when you're taping this? It's actually Thursday, about 4:20 p.m. So anyway, I've been grading papers. I'm going to continue to grade papers, so look for your test score by Friday evening for last week. I'm always about a week behind, so don't get excited about that. That's just the way it is. I go out to school on Saturday, pick up the papers for the past week, take them home. Then I've got to write my scripts for the lessons I teach, and that takes a couple of hours, sometimes more than that. And then make the presentation. So anyway, so it's a test day today. So 7th grade, this is a quick one for you. There is a matching, and you've got to use all the terms in the matching. 8th grade, same with you. You have a matching. As you use an answer, cross it off so you know what are left. The process of elimination. It helps. Mr. C, why are you giving us these word banks and matching? There are a lot of terms, and I think it makes it easy when there's a lot of data, a lot of different scientific terms, to see the terms and then show me that you know what they mean by matching them correctly. I think it's a nice way to do things. Now, on the figure it out question, where I ask you to explain things, do a nice job of explaining. Nail the answer, the reason for the explained question. Nail it. Okay? Now, I'm going to ask all of you to write neatly. I realize some are able to write more neatly than others, but you've got to write it neat enough for me to be able to read it. If I can't read your answer, I just count it wrong. You do? I do. I've got to be able to read the answer. And it's, of course, it has to be in the English language. So no foreign languages for your answers. Little joke. So anyway, write neatly and thoroughly. Upper right hand corner, name, date, period. If I get a paper in with no name, it's -1 right off the bat when I figure out who they are. So it's a pain. It's a headache. You have to figure out who you are. So name, date, period, upper right hand corner on the papers. Now, tests are reading tests. I tell you that every week. If you don't read carefully, if you try to rush through it, you're going to do not as well. Your score will go down. You have plenty of time. Take your time. Make sure you understand what I'm asking. Now, during the test, if you have a question for clarification, raise your hand. Mr. Gilbert is there to assist. Now, he can't tell you the answer, but he can help you explain the question. So don't ask him with the idea, maybe he'll give me a hint. Nope. He'll help you understand the question, and that's perfectly proper. So do a nice job with that. Now, I think we're just a little weather note. I think we're moving into this weekend, Saturday, a cooler, wetter period. I think today might have set a record at Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport for November 5th. So anyway, we're cooling down this weekend. Thank you, Lord. And chance of some precipitation. So I think we're actually going to cool down from our high today to next week, maybe a 30-degree temperature drop, maybe even more. So we've got cooler air moving in to the valley, starting maybe a little cooler tomorrow and then quite a bit cooler on Saturday and drastically cooler, I think, by Sunday. So anyway, I want you to do well. So take your time. Now, look, if you haven't turned in an assignment, I'm making my freebie list in the next 2 to 3 days, and if I have a spot for you where the assignment didn't come in, your freebie gets burned up, and you don't have another one. So if you turn another assignment in and you write freebie on it, it'll be a 0 because you've burned your freebie up already. It's not available anymore. So don't try to snooker me on trying to sneak in an additional freebie. Don't even think about it. Okay? Well, I hope you have a great weekend. When the test is over, you're going to turn it in where Mr. Gilbert tells you to. If you've got a leisure book, it's always a Jolly Rancher. If you've got a leisure book, it's got to be a book that you have chosen to read for fun. And it can't be one that you were reading a year ago for fun and you've already read it. Nope, please don't do that. It's got to be one you're reading right now, a current leisure book. So anyway, I think that is about it. 7th grade, I hope you liked the chameleon video. It's a very cool video on the designs that God has given chameleons. And then 8th grade, perhaps you'll get to see it today because your test is a little shorter. I think 8th grade, yours is 35 points, 7th grade, 43 points. Do your best. Please don't try to go too fast. Careful, careful, careful. I will see you on Monday. So I'll look forward to it. Have a great weekend.